currently as we speak, and I say this with all the strength, and I'm going to say this here because I'm going to mention names. Yesterday, on live, I was hearing it, but I didn't know it was true. On one of your sister media houses, they were talking. The current sitting controller, accountant general, or what do you call it? Controller accountant general, is vying to contest one of the seats in Central Region. A citizen who controls all of us our money. The guy he is trying to contest. Look, all that you hear them say is that every delegate has been put on salary, and he's been doing that for about 2 years.
You have evidence?
I'm just telling you the basis of what they call it.
That's what you heard.
What I heard. So yesterday, and I was also worried. Yesterday, you had a situation where people were not texting and saying, incoming MP on radio. On radio, they were tapping and mentioning his name. And I say that, look, if you have a situation where you control my money, state money, there must be laws as to how you deal with some of these things. There must be laws as to how you deal with some of these things. Everybody is seeing it. Everybody is hearing it. But nobody is questioning it. And the thing has now moved from just being talked on, corridors, to radio stations. And the OSP is not even interested in trying to investigate this. So the point I'm just trying to make is that, yes, these guys may be very unfortunate guys. They are there, they were caught because they were desperate. They thought that this was a time for them to also harvest. They think that after this, they have no say in the political discourse, and so they will do that. So what about the big fishes? How do we deal with those ones?
You mean the people who are giving the money?
People who are doing this. And sometimes the state has an opportunity to be able to fight it. And they are not.
How?
Because in the first place, if I am an appointee, I am the one who appoints an officer. Why on earth will it be the case that, for example, you are a chief executive of a public institution, then suddenly, without resigning, you move in to go and contest a seat? State institution, you move in to go and contest a seat. How do you do that? How do you do that? And so until we address this, and it's not only for the NPP or the NDC. Look, there have been history of within the NDC, whilst people were chief executives, they went and contested. There's history currently. He was contested by a deputy CEO.
Of National Youth.
Yes, he was contested by a deputy CEO. Why? He was contested by a deputy CEO. Yes. So you have situations like that. And until we are bold enough to tell ourselves that, look, we must deal with these things head on. These ones are just the unfortunate fishes. They are the loose ends of the food chain. The bigger fishes are up there. And until we confront those issues, please, let's forget this issue about talking about vote buying.